just want to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about some of the new things that Cami has added. In recent months, they have gone in and revamped the program just a little bit. You might have noticed if you're using Cami, some of the different um, icons that they're using up here at the top and on the sidebar. But one of the biggest things that they've done over here in recent, all these are in beta, is under the understand section where it used to be just a dictionary. Your dictionary is still there at the top, but they've also added several other functions: a translate, an explain, a summarize, and a relevel. Down here, you can toggle area selections on and off. If you have it on, that allows you to find an entire area of text and highlight the entire thing. So in the translate, if you were to go through the text and select this section of the story, then you can choose multiple languages here that you can use. They have quite a few on here to work with, and it will go through and translate it. And then it will also, down here at the bottom, read the response aloud in that language. So, this is something that could be very useful when you have students and you need a document translated or them to be able to use it to translate. Again, it is AI generated, so it might be a little difficult because I don't know how accurate the translations are at this time, but it could be better than nothing at all if you are looking for something to do that. If you are also then using the explain, basically it can take an area and it will come up with an explanation that you can either use to go over it with your students, or that students could highlight and use. And again, it reads that response aloud. You can create a comment from it, or you can even copy a response to a clipboard. For summarize, again, you highlight, select the text, and then it will summarize the text over here for what it is about. And then, of course, releveling will take that same text and put it at a different grade level. So if you needed it to be a little on a level that maybe is a couple of grade levels behind, then you can go in and you can relevel that text, and it goes all the way from pre-K all the way up till 12th grade. So those are just a few things that have been added on there. Again, they're all in beta, which means some of the stuff may not come out exactly as expected because it is AI generated. The one that I found is the most helpful and that I've used the most is using the question tool over here, where you can either convert an existing page with questions. You can generate AI questions for a text that you maybe have uploaded in here, or you can just create your own questions from scratch. The one I use the most often is converting a document. And when you go in to do that, then you pretty much just tell which pages that you want it to convert, and then you hit convert questions. Once it goes through this process, it again, AI goes and converts the questions, and then it will also give you an answer for them. It's always best to go in and check and make sure that those answers are correct. And but it will create a page that will automatically grade. You still have to go in and you have to click to add those grades. Now, it will assign something on here, and it will only let you go in and manipulate it when you hit the select button up here. It won't do it in understand mode. You can click on any of these, and if you need to change an answer choice, then you can. You can change how many points the question is worth. Down here, if you wanted to change it to have check boxes, drop downs, or short answers, you can also do that. Sometimes it won't answer a question at all, so you have to go in and you have to answer it because many times the AI cannot go in and find an answer to that question, so you have to go in and do it. But again, always check the answer choices to make sure that they're correct. You can also come down here and you can add new questions or AI generate more questions to go with the text that you have here, if you choose. This is just something that makes it easier. If you want to see on a student preview, this is how it would look. And so students would see it like this. There's a little section on the side where they can click it and it will read it aloud. And then they just go in and pick an answer. It does not show students what they got correct or incorrect. You will have to also still go through and check it, and then just make the grades come up on there. So it will not show the students if they get it right or wrong at that time. I'm hoping that that's something that they do in the future. But it is a very useful tool if you want something to make it a little faster for you to grade. This is a great way to do that. So these are just a few things that Kami has, that they have included and added into their platform that make it a lot easier for teachers to use.